In previous relationship, I would have been married by now.
Hello? Oh, boy. You can give me a hug. Great.
I'm not interested anymore in see you.
Oh, thank God.
Awesome! We are getting towards the end of season 4 of The Single Life. At least, I think we are. The Single Life usually has around 10 episodes and then a multiple part tell-all. And in this episode, episode 8, we finally got to the long-awaited breakup scene between Natalie and Josh.
Hello? Oh, boy.
I mean, I'm surprised it took this long to get these two to sit down and talk about how this relationship is going absolutely nowhere. I guess Natalie did really have to get as much as she could out of Josh first. We learned on a previous season of The Single Life, a whole year ago, that Natalie and Josh, even at the tell-all, weren't exclusively boyfriend and girlfriend.
Would you consider Natalie your girlfriend?
No title.
And I realized, rewatching this tell-all, that Natalie was talking about her plans to move to LA already, even though they had no title. And Josh was in zero rush to give them a title. So the disappointment we had seen from Natalie when she actually did move to LA was even more delusional than originally thought. You can't corner a guy and make him marry you, Natalie. But hey, when she did move, she did squeeze what she could out of him, I guess. I mean, Josh gave in to some of her requests, but he did find a way to set some boundaries when it came to his family. And that seemed to be the catalyst for this breakup, like not letting her come to his house in Arizona for Halloween, and then saying that they would not spend Christmas together.
I said I will buy a ticket and fly to Arizona, but he said, you just can't come because you don't know my daughter.
He was like, here, take this apartment, car, and all of my connections, but please God, stay away from my house and family. At least now Natalie really understands that Josh does not want to be her fourth husband, and she finally says that she's done with this.
I moved to LA, but Josh, he's not ready to do the next step. In previous relationship, I would have been married by now.
Already married by now. Girl, that pattern is not working for you. So cue the awkward setup dinner to finally stop this drawn-out, dead-end relationship. But first, a long, uncomfortable silence. I'm actually kind of surprised that Natalie is so done with Josh. I mean, she didn't get a ring or a baby, but she was getting some stuff from him. She could have even maybe gotten a job from him if that interview wasn't so awful. I noticed that they haven't said one thing about that interview since it happened. This dinner does start out pretty calm, but I was just waiting for Natalie to completely lose it, and I think Josh was too. And she does get very upset.
It's been almost a year since you invited me to your home. You tried, yeah? You really tried.
But even her biggest digs at Josh still don't compare to that parking lot fight.
I sold my car, I have my mom, I don't have a work, I'm up. I'm struggling, obvious.
I think Natalie does now know that she can't talk Josh into giving her the marriage and family she wants. So now she's feeling mostly just defeated.
You weak.
Josh tries to take the angle that Natalie needs someone that can be around more. He does admit that he can't give her what she wants, but this whole relationship they had was a span of 2 years and 2 seasons. I didn't see love between them, just mutually using each other, but I'm wondering why they are choosing now to have them break up. They did talk about how this was after Halloween, so maybe it really was just because Josh didn't invite her to Christmas with his family. Or maybe his contract for the show was expiring at the new year. Sorry, Josh, your 15 minutes of fame ends when the clock strikes midnight and the year is over, and then you turn back into a pumpkin that's no longer on reality TV. There are a lot of possibilities for why this is ending right now, but it feels very set up and very final. I also didn't think the actual breakup would be handled this maturely, even in public. And I'm even more surprised that Natalie's the one that initiates the breakup.
I'm not interested anymore in see you.
Look at that sigh of relief. So she got what she wanted and is done. And I laughed out loud when she didn't want to hear Josh's "I still care for you" speech.
Like, I do care for you. I really do. And
Josh,
Okay.
Can you just don't?
We all assumed that Natalie would look for the next guy after realizing that Josh would not give her what she wanted, but I thought it would take her a bit longer to do that with Josh, since she was actually getting some stuff out of him. Was it the pressure from her mom that caused this? We do get a big piece of the puzzle explaining why Natalie jumps from one serious relationship to another. And that piece is Natalie's mom. So did that pressure just make Natalie say goodbye to Josh like this? She does have her mom whispering in her ear that she needs to start a family as soon as possible. Natalie kept saying that she knew that Josh wasn't the one, but her mom kept pushing it, and Natalie does not want to disappoint her mom.
И с Джошиком, да? Вот, скорее.
Да.
I can really see why she's trying so hard to get the marriage and family she wants.
Я хочу внуков, хочу, чтобы у тебя была семья, муж, чтобы у нас была дружная семья, чтобы мы дружно жили.
She talks about how her mom loved her first husband, but she was young and the timing of their marriage wasn't right. Her mom was probably a huge reason she got married young in the first place. And then when it failed, she didn't want to disappoint her mom and just kept jumping to another guy and instantly getting married. She did that with Mike, and she was not happy with Mike.
Every time she was expecting a grandchild, but only what she got is divorce.
Imagine having an old woman whispering in your ear to hurry up and get married for the 4th time when you're only 38 years old. It seems like Natalie only thinks she can make her mom happy by getting married.
Я не хотела, чтобы ты думал, что я не смогла построить семью здесь.
I hope that Natalie can break that cycle, slow down, and really find someone to build a life with. Not just feel pressure to again force herself into a life she doesn't want because her mom wants grandchildren. So she says goodbye to Josh, I think for good, besides maybe he will be at the tell-all. I'm also hoping that this didn't end abruptly because she already found someone else. I mean, I don't think she did because she gets pretty emotional holding this poor tree.
No more second chances, I know.
Natalie, you are crazy. You do deserve to find someone that loves your crazy, but you need to learn how to take care of yourself and your mom. I'm still baffled by this sudden breakup though, especially with not knowing the status of her employment, her income in general, and her living situation on top of that. Like, how long can she keep that place without a paycheck? Is this show enough to pay for that place? Because of that, I was surprised that she ended things with Josh how she did, unless Mike really is still helping pay for stuff. Or is there someone else we haven't met yet helping her out? And what is her next move? Because in the next episode, it looks like Natalie has decided to visit a fertility clinic.
I decided to take control over my life.
Welcome to Vida Fertility.
Yeah.
Cool, she's taking her wanting a family plan into her own hands. But fertility clinics are expensive, and we still don't know what the heck's going on with her job situation. So I am very confused by this, and I feel like some big reveal has to be coming to make this make sense. She's living in LA, saying she wants to be an actress and go to auditions. She's in a 1-bedroom apartment with her mom, and she doesn't have a job that we know of. And now she has just cut off Josh. So how does going to a fertility clinic make any sense with the storyline we've been watching for 8 episodes? It doesn't, right?
Arzana Nicole, have a poem for you. Roses are red, Kimberly is crazy. Subscribe to the kiblz channel.
Almost too lazy. Oh my gosh, lazy.
Let me know what you think about this, because I'm confused. The plot of her story just completely changed near the end of this season, and I feel like I'm missing something. Again, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!